Banking. Now, a couple of weeks ago I did a vlog because I got this somebody contacted me about my bank account. I went down the bank and I had to go through a whole process of checks. Now, what I am hearing and what I am seeing is that there is an online company that it has 45 million account holders, and 9 million of those are in the UK. Now, in the UK, out of that 9 million, 100 people are taking this company called Revolt. Revolt is an online banking company that isn't regulated under the banking rules like normal companies. It has a bank in the US called the Metropolitan Bank that looks after your current account. It has another bank called the Standard Bank that looks after your savings account. They are registered as an European banking domain, and that's the problem. Now, I had a problem with my banking, and I exchanged my credit card and I got rid of my debit card. But my bank is based in the Philippines, and I'm not going to turn around and tell you what bank, but I go to that bank and they're very, very helpful. I also have banking in the UK, and they are very, very helpful, but I don't turn around and use them to do anything other than bank. My carrier or my online banking carrier I use to transfer money from A, London, to B, Philippines. Neither are linked. Now, the problem with Revolt that a lot of people are finding, they have this lovely technical information that says we link your debit, your credit, your online, your savings, and your accounts all together. Now, these scammers or people that are robbing you, you need to understand that they are very, very, very smart. Smarter than you. Okay? So, 2 instances in the last 6 months. One guy got a phone call saying that his account was being hacked and that he would get a phone call from Barclays Bank. So he was on Revolt, he was getting a phone call from Barclays Bank. Lo and behold, he got a phone call from Barclays Bank. Now, that Barclays Bank call came from the same scammer, and all they'd done was superimpose the electronic information that Barclays Bank used to turn around and make a phone call to you. Good afternoon, we are Barclays Bank, whatever. And this led to this guy feeling safe, or safer, should I say, than somebody asking directly your bank information. So the scammer turned around and said, you will be getting we are Revolt, you will be getting a phone call from Barclays Bank. 20 minutes, half an hour later, he got a phone call from Barclays Bank. Not realising the guy on the other end of the line was a guy that rung him 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, as a scammer saying he was from Revolt. They turned around and said at Barclays Bank, these are the issues that are happening. 1, 2, 3. Your account is under attack. What would you like to do about it? 2. If you give us the information, we can turn around and process the safety of your account. Oh, okay. Number 3. We can send you an app that you can download, that you can move your money into that account, hold it, and we'll reset your account, and then you can move it back into that account. Hello. Are you a dummy? All they're doing is making it very, very simple for you to move money from A to B. As soon as this person in the UK moved the money onto the app, that gave him, or the scammers, the resources to access his account, and within 7 minutes took £39,000. 7 minutes. Now, that's not nice, is it? But the downside is Revolt, it's owned by a guy called Nick Shakorskov or something like that. He's one of the original founders. His company, if you have an issue, contact the chat room. Very nice. It took 20 minutes to get a reply from the chat room. But remember, the scammers are taking the money within 3 minutes. What's the point of talking to a chat room on a dubious company called Revolt? Revolt do not have any emergency number that you can call in this technical age, that you can call to turn around and say, I think my account is being hacked. They have nobody. They don't even support emergency numbers. All they support is the chat room. Now, hasn't affected me. There was a young lady in the UK that was working in a online business, and she got a phone call from Revolt. Saying that there was a possibility her account would be in threat. She went online, checked the account. She was advised to move to this app. She moved her stuff into this app, and she moved £160,000. So whether you, how can I say, whether you agree with it, whether you think the person's being silly or whatever, they're a scamming company, great. But they're using all the technical information from Revolt to make it look like Revolt. They're using the information that American Express, Barclaycard, Visa, whatever, is all legit. And then when you turn around and you want to save your money, because everybody wants to save their money, don't they? Well, me included. I don't want to turn around and find some, you know, some third world reprobate stealing my hard-earned cash. I don't want somebody that is making a livelihood of making my life crap, making other people's life crap. But there are these leeches in the world that do this for a living. Anyway, Revolt have turned around and said to these people, there's nothing they can do. Revolt made $435 million last year, $1 million last year. And in the UK, there are 100 cases filed at the Financial Services and the Financial Ombudsman in London, and they're all under investigation, and Revolt can't make any comment about this until there is a court case and there is a judicial result. I understand that. So for me, the issue with Revolt is, one, they link their account to your debit account, to your credit card account, to your savings account, and to your savings account. All of them are linked, and they don't take any responsibility. So, step one, unlink your Revolt account. Do not make it easy for somebody to get into your savings account, and because your savings account is linked into your business account, your stock account, your crypto account, these people will go in there and they will steal everything you have. Unlink every account in Revolt. Now, if Revolt says you can't do that, move your money somewhere else. Yeah, move your money somewhere else, because all that Revolt are doing is setting up a process that you can follow, not taking any accountability for what you're doing, and you're trying to look after your savings in a, you know, ethical, legal manner, and the company is just being a pain. So move your money out of that company, because one, they don't give you an emergency number to call when you think your account is under attack. They want you to go on the chat room, which could take 20 minutes to 5, 6, 7 days for somebody to reply to you. And then they can't turn around and do anything about it, because one, the money's gone. Two, they're not going to reimburse you the money, because they don't think it's their problem. So you are up shit creek without any cash. You've lost it. You've got to spend a fortune going to court to get the scammers of Revolt to sort out your problem. Don't go there, guys. There are 38 million people around the world, other than the ones in the UK, that are using Revolt. How many of those have been scammed over the last 2 years? It's all about the security measures that have been put in place by Revolt to safeguard your money. And it's not a safeguard. It's not safeguard. So don't do it. Oh, this vlog today, in the UK, one person, 37,000 pounds missed, 160 lost in 7 minutes. It's not a chismis chica chica type of video, this, guys. This is trying to save you. I had a similar issue with my bank account. And what I tend to do is I keep 3 processes in place. When I link them all, the scammers can get in. When I don't link them all, I only get hit on one account. Remember, I live in the Philippines. These guys are being hit in London, in the UK. And the security checks in the London and the UK are a lot more stringent than they are here. And you can lose a load of money if you turn around and set up your account wrong. Do not link debit, credit, savings, pension to each other. It might be easier for you, great, but it's easier for the scammers to steal your money.